David H.K. Bell, beloved Lilo and Stitch actor and Kona Airport icon, dies at 57. Cause of death and last words revealed. June 17, 2025, Kailua Kona H. Hive. David Hikili Kanui Bell, the warm-voiced Hawaiian actor who recently charmed audiences in the live-action Lilo and Stitch remake, has passed away at the age of 57. His death comes just weeks after celebrating the film's release with his family, making the loss even more profound for those who knew and loved him. According to his family, the cause of death was undisclosed complications from a pre-existing medical condition. In his final moments, surrounded by close family members in his home, Bell is said to have looked toward the ocean and said, "I lived aloha, carry it forward." From Kona's voice to Hollywood's screen. Though his recent role in Lilo and Stitch introduced him to a global audience, David Bell was already a familiar presence in Hawaii. As assistant airport superintendent at Kona International Airport, his voice became a daily comfort to locals and visitors alike. His deep, welcoming tones often echoed through terminals, leaving lasting impressions on tourists and residents. Born and raised in Waimea, Bell embodied the spirit of Hawaii, humble, grounded, and deeply rooted in family and culture. Before acting, he worked in public service, a career that reflected his sense of kuleana, responsibility to community. His on-screen roles included appearances on Hawaii Five-0, Magnum P.I., and the animated classic The Polar Express. But it was his casting as the big Hawaiian guy in Lilo and Stitch that brought him into the Hollywood spotlight, albeit briefly, before his untimely death. Remembered as Uncle David, those who worked alongside him described Bell as both generous and genuine. Actress Maya Kealoha, who played Lilo, referred to him affectionately as Uncle David, recalling his patience and laughter on set. His sister, Jolene Kanani Bell, said in a family statement, "He lived with love. He treated every soul like Ohana. His legacy isn't in the film, it's in the lives he touched." Bell was also slated to appear in the upcoming action thriller The Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa, a fellow Hawaiian actor and longtime friend. Farewell to a local treasure memorial services are expected to be held privately. In his honor, the Bell family has asked fans to support local Hawaiian charities, especially those focused on cultural preservation and youth arts. Already, the airport where Bell once worked has begun collecting notes and flowers from passengers and staff. Many say they still hear his voice echoing in the terminal. Calm, steady, familiar. Aloha, David. While the world remembers David Bell as a lovable character in a Disney film, Hawaii will remember the man who always smiled, always gave, and always greeted strangers like family. His parting words, "I lived aloha, carry it forward," now become a torch for the rest of us to bear. Ahui ho, Uncle David, until we meet again.